I taught AP Chemistry, Advanced Placement Chemistry in Lower Merion School District. I was a part of my father's church, had an 80-voice choir. My wife and I started a real estate management company. During that 15-year cycle, the entrepreneurial bug was very much a part of me. I want to take all of those talents that God has given me. I want to take all of those experiences, and how can I mobilize them and use them in a profession, and a profession where my family could be a part of. And I got the bright idea: fast food. When I applied to McDonald's, I got a nice letter that basically said, we don't have an opportunity for you. And that's where the persistence comes in. My motto is, there are no problems in life. There are only challenges to solutions. I wanted to be a McDonald's owner. The letter presented a challenge. I had to find a solution. I persisted. I made some phone calls. I ruffled some feathers. I called some people until I got an interview. Our first restaurant that we bought in 1987 was the King of Prussia restaurant, and we increased sales in a 12-month period by about 15%, customer counts by 15%. The corporation went, what is he doing there? But it was all about delivering the brand in a fast, friendly environment. And as a result of that, they came to me and asked me about Broad and Allegheny, and you'll love this story. The HR department of McDonald's Corporation looked and said, well, wait a minute, he's successful in a suburban market, he's successful with a Caucasian customer base and crew. Will he be as successful in an urban environment? I remember my first day there, the drug scene on the corner, the blight in the neighborhood. So there, I had to be innovative again. What do we do to bring this quality service cleanliness to this restaurant? And I worked with the local community leaders, worked with the local city reps, local ward leaders, and I will tell you, within 6 months, we cleaned up that corner.
When he shows up and people see him, particularly young black males see him, they get the straight talk. It's no nonsense. The reward is there if you work hard. It's the kind of stuff my father taught me.
It's something that I think our culture, our race hadn't thought about as much before, and doesn't realize that it's more of a possibility than it once was. And I think you just have to, if it's something you really want to pursue in terms of being your own boss, you just have to kind of go after the necessary resources.
So one of the things I feel really good about, is when someone starts with me as a high schooler and, oh, Mr. John, I just need a job. I just need to make some quick money, and then I'm going to go do something else. And then 5 years later, they're still with you because they got ketchup in their veins. They realize that there's a career path. Remember, this one manager said to me, Mr. John, I'll never forget this, empowerment. She said, my salary is greater than my husband's, and he's in computer tech. And I run one of your restaurants. I have my own mortgage. I have my own house with some grass around it. I live in a nice community, and it's because I bought into your dream, working for you, and you counseled me, you coached me, you empowered me, and I live a better life than I ever imagined. It brings tears to your eyes, but it lets you know you're doing the right thing. It's just a great opportunity, and I'm just glad that it's evolved the way it has, and now my daughter has accepted to take it to the next level.
Hey, what's your time now? I never thought how much I can impact a community and my employees as much as I do. You know, a lot of them come to me for advice about school. I have 10 college students right now that work for me. All of my high school kids end up going to college, and a lot of it's because we've had those conversations that I can say, so what do you want to do when you graduate? It's not just, okay, I work here.
I don't know any other company that has the history, that has the drive and the commitment to the community that Barbara and John bring to our city through their work in McDonald's.
Little John Dawkins who's the architect of owning 9 McDonald's restaurants. We provide jobs. We provide people who pay taxes. We provide people who can have career paths. We provide a budding lifestyle. I'm proud of that. You know, I look at my life now, where I am in my life now, and I've heard some people say, I don't want to be a role model. I'm not a role model. I can't help it. I am a role model. I want people to be able to look at John Dawkins and see that he's a person that had a vision, had a dream, and made it happen.